post-processing. So quick note on that, post-processing, it's washing and post-curing are a standard part of stereolithography 3D printing. So if you're not familiar with stereolithography 3D printing, or you're evaluating another stereolithography printer, this process is something you always have to do, no matter what. The great thing though is with Formlabs, we've made it very easy. We made it an easier process for you, and I'll show you how. So first step is washing your part, and the second step is curing your part. So I'm going to load a quick video right now that's going to show you how exactly this works. So let's jump into that video. All right, so now the speaker part just came out of the Form3 machine. For this demo video, the part is dry, but normally any part that comes off the Form3 has a thin film of liquid resin on it. And now what we have to do is actually take that thin film out, and we can do that by washing the part. So there's two ways to go about this. You can directly take the build platform and pop it in here, and it'll go in this form wash machine and it'll descend. Or you can take off the part first if you want to wash the bottom and base of the part, which is usually more recommended. So I've loosened up the part here using these tools that come in the finish kit with the Form3. And you can just use this to really loosen up the bottom of this raft. As you can see here, I'm using the removal tool to remove the part off of the build platform. And so now I can just take the part off. The speaker just comes off neatly like that. And what I can do is take the speaker part and actually put it into this bin over here. I can just pop it in very carefully here, and all I have to do now is input the controls for time. So I can change the time very easily. I can go to 15 minutes and adjust it as needed, but for grade the specific material and part, all it needs is 15 minutes. So I just roll this up to start, click, and it automatically descends the part into the machine. This is so convenient because I don't have to get my hands wet with isopropyl alcohol. It'll do all the work for me, and I can just let the machine run and wash, and I can walk away and do what I need to do. All right, so the part has come out of the form wash now. We can just lift the part out, and you don't always need to cure the part as a next step, but it is recommended, and sometimes it is important to cure your part to increase the mechanical properties of it. So for this specific speaker part prototype printed in Gray Pro, we're going to pop this into the form cure machine. So here's the form cure right here, very similar to the form wash. It automates the whole process. I can choose the settings of how long I want to cure this for and what temperature I want to do it at. You can do this at 80 degrees Celsius. So I'm just going to turn it up pretty easily there to 80 degrees. And I want to do this for about 15 minutes. So I can easily change the time, scroll back, and go to 15 minutes. Once again, not necessary for this specific part. It doesn't need to cure. It's not going to really change the mechanical properties in this specific example, but it's nice to do as a next recommended step. So if I lift open the form cure, you can see that inside is a system of lights and heat that will actually evenly cure the part, and it will rotate as it goes around when it's operating inside. So once I've opened it, I can neatly just place the speaker part in here, let it rest there, close the form cure, press start, and it's going to start preheating to the temperature and then actually heating at the right temperature needed.